It's that time of the week again. It's time for a Week 10 preview. Hoping for a bear, not a Bears. Wow, that'd be really bad. A Chiefs loss. Haven't found one yet this week, and we're hoping to find one this week.
We sure are.
Broncos. So, anyways, let's move right into things.
Oh yeah. All right, and when you're starting with our Week 10 stuff, we got to start talking about the relevant changes that happened as of Week 10. There are other relevant ones, but these are probably the most relevant. Marshawn Lattimore to the Commanders. That's huge for their defense. Also, is kind of huge for the Saints too. They got a lot of picks for him. They got three picks. They traded once. They got 2 picks. That's good. And Marshawn Lattimore is going to probably be a pretty good add to the Commanders' defense, honestly. Zadarius Smith on the Lions is huge. They needed an edge rusher, and that's what they got, and a pretty good one too. And to think that when Hutchinson comes back, they have them both now. It's something. And then how about them Cowboys? I'll let Mason get this one.
All right. 4th round pick for a receiver with 1 reception for 9 yards in the last 3 games. That is extremely awful market evaluation. And honestly, for the first time, I think the Commanders can finally say they fleeced somebody. Or not the Commanders.
Panthers.
The Panthers.
They got the good end of the trade for once.
Yeah, they got the good end of the trade for once. And
but then they also traded their number 1 wide receiver for a 5th. So who knows? You know?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
They've actually. Who's their receivers? I just realized they traded away Mingo. They have Leggett. They traded away Mingo. They traded away Deontay Johnson, and Adam Thielen's out. They don't have a receiver other than Xavier Leggett.
Hey, set him up for success.
Yeah.
Yep, and then there's Mike White for the Steelers.
Which is a pretty good pickup.
Steelers also got Preston Smith from the Packers, and the Bengals got Khalil Herbert from the Bears. Yeah.
There's a bunch of other lower name trades, but no real headline names this year. Unfortunately, it's always fun to see those. I guess DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs, but that happened a while back. Who was also traded for a 4th, as well as Jonathan Mingo. Just want to say a future Hall of Famer and a
same level of value.
one reception 9-yard guy are the same in trade value somehow.
Great.
All right, fantasy starts on the week. Last week I did really good for the most part. I picked Brian Robinson Jr. again, and he was out. Didn't know that. This week we got Joe Burrow. He's playing the Ravens. Last time he did 5 touchdowns, so why not back and double down on that? Bijan Robinson, they're playing the Saints. He's been cooking 100+ yards this past few games. I mean, he's amazing. Why not? Trust in him. DeAndre Swift, they're playing the Patriots. Patriots have a pretty good pass defense, so you got to hope that Caleb Williams, sorry to say this, Mason is a Bears fan, but you got to hope that Caleb Williams is not able to pass the ball, so they have to rely on the run this game. And Swift could easily tear up those numbers. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he should be a no-brainer to start in general. I mean, anyone on the Lions, honestly. Amon-Ra should be a no-brainer. He probably is going to get a passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown. He'll probably get a touchdown every way he can. Zay Flowers, he's gotten over 100 yards in every game but 1 this season, I believe. And he's playing the Bengals. Decent pass defense, but could be better. Lamar Jackson's on MVP season. He's just going to pop off. George Kittle, best tight end in the league. I don't think that anything else needs to be said there. Chase Brown, he had a game last week. 160+ scrimmage yards, I believe. 2 touchdowns. I mean, yeah. With Zach Moss out, they do have Khalil Herbert as a back now, but
I don't know if they traded for him to be a for sure starter or what, but
I feel like
he is a starter in my opinion, but he got sort of phased out of the Bears offense because of the fact that we got
three good running backs, but
not very short yardage situations. But.
Yeah. So he might be phased down a little bit, Chase Brown, I think he'll stay the running back 1 because he's been really, really good this year. Yeah, but it might be split snaps. And then the Chargers defense, they've been locked down, and they're playing the Titans, who love to turn the ball over. So, yeah, that's our fantasy must-starts for this week. Now, you look at our winners for the week. Falcons are going to beat the Saints. The Chargers are going to beat the Titans. The The Rams Dolphins is a little bit more of a toss up because the Dolphins have been pretty good with Tua, but the Rams have their wide receivers, so the Rams are kind of insane with Puka and Cooper Kupp back. So you got to go with the Rams. I'll let Mason cover the Bears game here.
Bears, I wouldn't put your money on the Bears because of how they've played in the past couple of weeks, but I hope they win. Part of me hopes they don't, so we can finally fire Matt Eberflus. But for my sanity, please win.
Yep.
And then we have the Cardinals winning against who, Brody?
Ooh, the New York Jets.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of an upset there because the Jets are this super team, but it's been so sad to watch them not perform how they're said to perform.
Yeah, it was supposed to be really good, and it's been really depressing.
Yep. We got the Steelers playing the Commanders. Number 2 offense in the league in the Commanders. But you know who's gonna win it for the Steelers? Mr. Unlimited.
You know what's gonna happen? Mr. Unlimited is gonna go down with a career-ending injury, and then Justin Fields is gonna lead him with 400 yards passing, 300 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns.
Whatever you say. This guy's a Bears fan, by the way. Then the Eagles are going to come and destroy the Cowboys. I don't think it's a question. They'll be playing either Cooper Rush or Trey Lance. I don't think they've announced their starter yet.
It's going to be Cooper Rush.
Yeah. I mean, Dak
has a better starting record than Trey Lance.
But Dak Prescott was horrible anyways. So, he's the one they're paying $60 million a year. And he can't get it done. So who knows? I mean, they do have Jonathan Mingo now, so it could really go anyway. Then the 49ers are playing the Buccaneers. That one's kind of a toss-up. I think the Bucs can win it, considering they just contested the Chiefs pretty well. Yeah. But the 49ers, I believe Cooper Kupp. What am I saying here? I believe Christian McCaffrey will be back this week. And CMC, if he's playing healthy, who knows? Broncos, we have them beating the Chiefs, which is a huge upset. But the Chiefs have to lose eventually. Chiefs Mahomes kind of hurt. They're coming off a short week. Please, just beat the Chiefs, Broncos, please.
Saturday night is a night to just sit there and pray.
Yep. Then the Giants are, still getting payback for World War II again. Then the Giants and the Panthers. But in Germany, the Giants are going to beat the Panthers. Hopefully. If they lose, it's going to be such a sad game. Then I'll let Mason cover this last line here.
I mean, we got the Bills winning against the Colts.
Yeah.
No biggie there. I mean, Colts are sort of mid. Actually, really mid. But we got the Baltimore Ravens beating the Bengals, but because the Bengals defense is worse than the Ravens defense. Let's be real.
So Trey Hendrickson is kind of picking it up with his sacks.
Well, yeah, but
even then, Lamar Jackson's impossible to sack. Dude just runs.
Like let's be real. He's the only good thing that defense has going for him right now.
Yeah. Geno Stone.
Sam Hubbard's okay.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean that defense is struggling big time. But we got the Lions winning against the Texans. The Texans are just way too injury ridden. It's hard to choose them. They have nobody left.
Yeah.
Nobody left. And then we have the Vikings beating I forget who they're playing. Oh yeah, the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold masterclass incoming.
That's pretty self-explanatory right there.
Jettas is going to get 400 receiving yards, 22 touchdowns, something like that, something light. Then you go over to our matchups this week. We just went over all of these actually, but division, 4 division games. A lot of good games this week actually. This will be a pretty exciting week of football. No, like a couple weeks ago, we had all of those good team versus bad team games, which were just really boring. This week though, I think all 8 of these are pretty good matchups. And that's not even including the other games that aren't on here. So I'm excited for it. It'll be a fun week. Red Zone's going to be very entertaining this Sunday. And then finally, to kind of wrap it up, we're doing a starting quarterback tier list this Saturday. So it'll be of every quarterback that has started a game this year. So Malik Willis is on there. All those kind of guys. And yeah, I think that'll be really interesting to watch and really interesting to make too, honestly. So yeah, look out for that on Saturday. And then finally, your takes. Every week I try to put out a couple polls and whatnot. I haven't the past 2 weeks. I've just forgotten, been busy with school and whatnot. But if I remember, answer them, and those will be put in the next video. But I'll have Mason cover the outro here quick.
So like, comment, subscribe for us, for the algorithm. Get us up there so that other people can see our videos and enjoy what we have to bring to the table. Right? All right. We hope that this was a good one to make after our week hiatus that we took on accident. By the
Sorry
way,
about that one.
not intended. I've been working a lot lately, and Brody's.
I was having some technical issues, so I couldn't make videos on my own. It was just it was a rough stint we had there. It's all right though, because we're back and better than ever.
Exactly. So expect either very happy or very sad Bears video next Wednesday, depending on how they play this weekend. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm.
For the algorithm.
And we will see you in the next one. Later.